Hello guys, welcome to today's video by Trust Stanley, and this is a TS Tech Talk video. So on today's video guys, I'm going to show you how to create a thumbnail for your YouTube videos on your mobile device, and I'm going to be making use of a free application to do this. So to get the application, go over to Android Play Store, come over to this area, and then you search for Pixel Lab, and then you hit enter. So this is the application right there. Go ahead and install the application and let's open it. So once you have the application open, whenever you do a work, it always reminds you that there is a previous job that you saved and is available. You can always click on OK. So when you click on OK, it recovers your previous work. So I do not want to do that. I'm going to cancel because I want to show you guys how to do it. So this is actually the default template that it always displays whenever you open it for the first time. So to start creating your YouTube thumbnail, the first thing you need to do is to change this size of the image in your work area. Now, this is actually the size. This is going to be the size of your YouTube image, or probably the image you are working on. But if you want to change this and use a different one, all you need to do, you notice this area right here. Click on that to change the size of your image or your work area. So you click on the image size and you click on this custom image. But although guys, if you want to use a custom image, you can go ahead and type in your custom image and it's going to give you your appropriate custom image. But I think I'm going to settle with a default image size for YouTube thumbnail. So click on the drop down and then you select YouTube thumbnail and you click on OK. So after you've done that, this is going to become your new work area. There is this default text right here. If you want to delete this text, all you need to do is to click on this delete. But actually, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to make it invisible. So to make it invisible, click on this area and you click on this to make it invisible. Now it's currently invisible. So I'm going to click on this to deselect. Now to start working, the first one, this is actually our color. So if you do not want to make use of this color, you probably want it transparent, you can choose this. But if you actually want to use an image or an image that is already existing in the software, you click on this image section and then you swipe left. You are going to see pre-existing image. If you click on them, you are going to see different images. These are all the images that are pre-existing, but I'm not going to use any of that because I have my own design choice in mind. So I'm going to do something different. So to cancel it out, click on cancel. But if you're okay with them, you can settle with them. Now, this is what I want to do. I want to upload an image background by choosing this image. And sorry, I'm going to choose image from gallery. So when you click on image from gallery, it's going to display your phone gallery. So I have actually downloaded this, and this. I'm going to use all of these to create my template for my thumbnail. So I'm going to use them to create my thumbnail. So all I need to do is to select this image right here. My mouse actually allowed me to deselect several times. So this is the image. So if for some reason you do not want this section, you can move it around to the particular section you feel that is going to be okay for you. But I think this particular area is very good because I think it's a bit centralized and like from top to bottom. So I'm going to choose that and I'm going to leave this on default and I'm going to click on this check icon to confirm. Now you notice our image fits perfectly well on our canvas area, which is actually what we want. Now the next thing we want to do in creating our background is actually adding I'm going to have to add a different color to cover this up, and I'm going to make it a bit transparent to look better. Now click on this plus icon and then you click on shapes and it's going to select shape. But if you do not want to use this type of shape, you can click on this drop down and there are so many other shapes right here. But I think I'm okay with this, so I'm settling with that. So now all I need to do is to stretch this image out to fill my screen like so. And then I'm okay with that. And the next thing I'm going to do is to change the fill. What I mean by the fill is the color of the image. Now, this is the fill right here. You notice it says opacity is 100%, right? Now, just leave that. So you can click on this. You notice our image color is different right now. So I'm actually going to choose blue. I'm okay with this blue color. So that is going to be our image. Now to make this a little bit transparent so that you are going to see our previous background, all you need to do is to, under this opacity area, no, that should be on the top section. Yes, right here. Drag it down a little bit towards this area. I think I'm okay with this. So I'm going to click on this check icon to confirm. And anytime, guys, you want to re-edit this opacity, you can always click on this area and you edit it by either you go to this color. Let me click on enable. It's actually the same thing. Do not worry, guys. No panicking. So I'm going to swipe to that same area. I've forgotten the blue I chose, but let me just choose this blue. But I don't think that is the blue I chose anyway. So you click on confirm, and this is the opacity. You click on the opacity and you can drag it down. You notice it's still the same effect. So I'm going to click on OK, and I think I'm satisfied with that. And if for some reason you want to make, if you're actually a designer or you want to be creative with this, you can actually do something like you copy paste it. You notice when you copy paste it, this is actually copy paste. So when you click on it, a copy paste, you notice there are different effects, right? But I think I'm okay with, I'm going to settle with the previous one. And guys, anytime you want to go back to your previous step, you can always undo by clicking on this and clicking on it twice. It just undo my changes. You notice our background is still there. So I'm going to undo and I'm going to duplicate once. So I'm actually okay right now. Now the next thing I need to do is to add the other image. I'm going to click on this plus icon and I'm going to select from gallery. And then this is the image that I want to add. So I'm going to double click on it, and you can always move this to the appropriate size that you want. I'm going to leave this like this, and I'm going to click on check, and it just confirmed. And I want to do more thing by rotating this. Perfect. I'm going to centralize it in the screen. And another thing is you centralizing, you have to be accurate with the centralizing, because it's actually going to give you this you can only put it to any position that you want at any time. So you just pay attention to the screen. There is no way for you to actually know, but you can always use this particular shape grid option to know if you are accurate. So I'm just going to leave that as being in the center. You can always deselect. This is going to snap. Okay, it just snapped. That is accurate. So the next thing I want to do is actually to remove the background. To remove the background, just come here. You notice where it says erase color. Click on erase color and you enable it, and you notice automatically it removes. And if that is not the right color that you chose, you can always click on this red eyedropper and then you hover around the particular area you want and then you check on it. But I'm going to cancel this out, and then I'm going to do the erase color, enable, and confirm, because I think the previous one was actually accurate. So this is getting better. Now the next one, I'm also going to import the background. I'm going to import from gallery, and I'm going to import the same YouTube logo I had previously. And I'm going to click on this check icon to confirm it. I'm going to reduce the size a little bit, and then I'm going to still have to remove the background again, because that is obviously not what we want. If I actually downloaded the right YouTube logo that has a PNG, it would have made my job easier, but this is going to make it a bit more stressful. All right, and the next area I want to do, I actually want to zoom in a little bit. So like I'm going to click on this plus icon, and you use your two thumbs to like pinch in the screen. I mean, you expand your two thumbs on the screen so that it's going to zoom in like properly, like so. And when you have it on that direction, now the next thing I want to do is to add another shape. So I'm going to come over to this shape area. It's going to be white. Actually the zoom is still enabled, so I'm going to select, and then I'm going to like expand this white to this edge and bring it down a little bit, and I think this is accurate. So I'm going to click on this check icon to confirm it, click on this area, and then I'm going to bring this down behind the mobile phone. and now it's currently behind the mobile phone. Fine. And then the next thing, I actually want it to be rounded. If the edges are rounded, it's going to give me accurately what I want. But there are several ways to actually do this. So I'm going to have to make the edges to be rounded. So I will click on edit right here. And then there is this radius right there. So I'm going to like reduce it. You can notice the radius is reducing, right? And that is okay. So I'm going to click on this check icon. Now you notice it's perfect. So this is more accurate, and now I have everything in check, and I think I'm satisfied with this. So the next thing you need to do is to actually make use of the text we actually disabled previously, which is this one. So we display it and we change the text color, but we are going to bring this on top, and just like so, bring it on the bottom, and then we edit the text. And I'm going to call this so I call these 12 YouTube tips, but I'm going to actually cut this out because I want this to be a different color and the other one to be a different color. But at the same time, I can always click on OK, and I can OK this and move it towards this area a little bit. And okay, let me leave it here. And then I'm going to change the color by going over to the text area, and I'm going to choose a different size and a different font, but I'm going to have to change the font first. I'm going to make this a bold font, and guys, you can always use there are other fonts right here you can always use, but I prefer using this one. If you notice most of my video, that is what I use. I'm going to use this meme font, and I'm going to click on OK. You notice how bold the font is. This is actually the kind of font a lot of YouTubers use. So you choose this font and you give it a different color. So I'm going to give it like either a green or a blue color. Come to the color section right here. That is off. That is totally off. Let's use red. Well, I didn't pay attention to it. Okay, yellow is not bad. So I'm going to give it a yellow, and I'm going to duplicate this and double click on it, and I'm going to paste the tips I copied initially, and I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going to change the color of the text. But before I do that, I'm going to move this to this direction, and then I'm going to scroll over here and click on color, and I'm going to change this to green, like so. So this is the tip, and you know what, I think that is a horrible color. Let's try something different. Most times when I design, I have to use different stuff and until I come to a conclusion. So guys, I think this is actually accurate and nice enough. I can settle for this design. And there are so many things you can do with this software. There are so many things you could do apart from making your image transparent and making it look this good. So once you're done, click on save, and you click on save image as, and you notice there are different formats right here. So you can either make this a PNG or a JPEG, but I think I'm okay with the PNG. So you click on save, and it's going to be exported.
If you're not earning in USD,
and guys,
the naira is losing its value, inflation has gone through the roof, and the cost of everything has gone up. But what I'm about to share with you,
and your image has already been saved, so I can always come to my gallery area. You click on the gallery, and you will always see your image right there. This is your image. So now you can upload it for a YouTube video. So guys, this is how to create a YouTube thumbnail, and we can do so many things with this particular application. this is just what I showed you guys on how to do. Let me know if you want more tips on this particular software. There is a lot you can do with this software, creating awesome thumbnails, and I'm going to show you guys even more things on how to create thumbnail, making use of this particular application and other application on your mobile device. So guys, thank you for watching the video, and I hope it's helpful. If it is, don't forget to smash like and subscribe to the channel for more video. I will see you guys soon. Please stay safe and peace.